This is gonna be the shortest, one of my shortest videos, because this one is straight to the point. I'm going to be talking about the Cameron and him like wilding out. I don't want to say wilding out, but that disastrous news joint he was on CNN. Um, I said this on the podcast. I understand he probably could have done it better, but I understand why he was acting like that. I think he's saying that they was talking about Diddy and they wasn't gonna be talking about his shit. So he was trying to market his shit the way he did. Because if you watch the full interview, he was talking about the goodness the Mace did. And I don't even know if that was a full interview. That was probably the clip. I've just seen the clip. But most of the time, I did see that he did try to mention how good Mace was, talking to people at like 5 o'clock. And him in the show, and even try to his libido thing, the horsepower, and all that other stuff with libido. Okay, was it his fault that was acting like that? I mean, yeah, he could have been more professional, but he doesn't really have to be. He really don't. Um, is but you got to put this on CNN and the journalists. First of, and you could tell they're just trying to get a story about this Diddy shit, but you did not clean it up very well. First things first, if you're going to bring someone on there to talk about Diddy, you got to at least bring their shit up. Oh, you doing this podcast? Could you tell me about your podcast? Could you tell me, what is your favorite moment on your podcast? And then, you get, are there any other ventures that you're doing on the podcast? You kind of build them up to talk about their stuff too before you mention the Diddy thing. Anything, everybody know that's journalism 101. I'm lying. I don't know much about journalism, but I know like before you get to the meat and potatoes, you got to sweet talk them first. Is there a lot of people trying to get to the story. Oh, what you know about Diddy? Is there any side stories about Diddy or something like that? I know you was connected with Diddy. It's like, nah, you sweet talking first. Yo, you talk. I want you. I'm bringing this, but let's talk about you first. What is? It's like let's talk about your accomplishments. Like, yo, I heard you got a successful podcast. Yo, what is it? The favorite point of your podcast? Like most people, you got to understand that if you're gonna bring these people on, these people are individuals. You think they want to talk about Diddy? You think they want to talk about Cassie? No, it's like, especially when I got shit going on. It's like, yo, I guess we not hear about me. I guess we hear about Diddy. That's where she fucked up at. And her as a black woman, she should know. And this is another thing. It's just like it looks really worse. And maybe I'm just reaching, but it looks worse because as a black person moving on. And yes, I know, but in like, I'm not defending Diddy. It's not a defending the Diddy thing, and it's more or less like, um, we're putting ourselves on each other, and then like if it goes bad, it just looks bad on each other. But I feel like, and I understand she has a job to do. She probably don't even like hip hop. She probably don't even know who the fuck Cameron is. But still, you gotta make the person you're interviewing comfortable. Know about them. It's know about their podcast. Oh, you got you doing ventures on libido? Hey, talk about them or just horsepower and all that other stuff. Like, be for real. I feel like any journalist, I've seen some of the best journalists before you even get to the meat and potatoes of what they're trying to get. They soften them up first. Hey, so what you been up to? What's the stuff that we can see from you and all that stuff? And then you do your meat and potatoes, and then you end with, yo, tell me where they can find you at. Yo, tell me more about you, and you end it with, tell me where they can find you at, so they know where to find you if they want to see more of your opinions. So this is where I feel like you fucked up at, and I could tell she's a long time journalist. I don't know who the fuck she is. Yeah, she ain't no Lark McCarthy, but it's like baby girl should have known better. It's just like you don't just dive into the meat and potatoes. But it tells that you didn't give a fuck about Cameron, and Cameron peeped it, and then that's why he acted like that. So I understand, like do I think he should have acted better? But I do think the reporter should have done a better job of setting the table, as metaphorically setting the table, giving you the entree. You can't just throw that in there, man. Set them up nicely. Like, make them look special. Make them like, I'm here to talk about you. And then make the Diddy thing an afterthought. Since it's like the hottest thing right now, you could have made that an afterthought and still get what the fuck you got out of it without, making it seem like, oh, we don't care about you. We just want to know the shit you were talking about with Diddy. So that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Till then, my name is Eskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.